Når du beslutter dig for en rejse langs invasionskysten, så er der simpelthen så meget at gå i gang med. Men der er nogle få ting, som du ganske enkelt ikke må gå glip af at se, og et af de steder, det er Pointe du Hoc.
We're at Pointe du Hoc. It's one of the locations that we're responsible for, the American Battle Monuments Commission. It's one of the three that fall under our domain at the Normandiet American Cemetery. The tourists can see the actual battlefield. It's almost in its original condition from what it was on the 6th of June 1944. The bunkers are here, the damaged bunkers. The German observation post is here. The site really is untouched. And they can see where the very famous story of the 2nd Ranger Battalion that was responsible for taking Pointe du Hoc and the guns of Pointe du Hoc, and the importance of this story, even more important than the guns, is that it keeps the Germans from being able to come in off the flank into the attacking army that's at Omaha Beach. And the story is very moving because it's done by a handful of Rangers facing incredible odds. And they're able to hold this hill for 3 days until the reinforcements from the 29th Division and the 5th Ranger Battalion arrive. The importance of Pointe du Hoc, there are two objectives here. The first was it had 655 millimeter cannons. The importance of those cannons is they can support both our actions at Utah Beach and Omaha Beach, so the guns are dangerous to both beaches. So they have to be taken out. Also, because of the range of the guns, it forces our large transport ships to be 12 miles out into the ocean. So our transport ships are very far from the beach, and that, at the end of the day, just means that our men will be on those invasion craft for hours before getting to this beach. So the guns have to be taken out. If we have any idea of supplying this army from this coastline, we have to take the guns of Pointe du Hoc out. Well, like any other war, it was confusion. That is to say that the men are on those boats at 4 o'clock in the morning. They're headed this direction, but the ocean undercurrent is taking them further and further away, so they're going to have to fight that. There's confusion because they can't see the coastline until they're very close, and only at that point did the Commander Rudder realize that they're headed to the wrong point. He has the ship's landing craft turn. He'll come up here on the 6th of June with 3 companies. The plan is to have 3 companies here, followed by an entire other Ranger battalion and the 3 other companies. But because he's late, because of this confusion, the mission for the 5th Regiment of Rangers and the 3 companies changes. And so he now finds himself at Pointe du Hoc after having taken it successfully 10 miles away from his closest unit. Yeah. And so they're going to have to hold the Pointe du Hoc for 3 days until the army can arrive. This is, to us, a graveyard. We know for sure that men died here. We know with the amount of bombing that it got before the 6th of June and during the 6th of June, there are more than likely bodies here. We know for a fact there are bodies in what was the old German field hospital that was bombed heavily. Went through a huge explosion, and that we had chosen that hospital to put the German POWs in. That explosion is actually caused by a German aircraft who flies over the Pointe du Hoc with 1 bomb and drops it on an ammunition dump with millions of pounds of ammunition in it. That's too close to the hospital. So for us, it's a cemetery. Well, I think very few wars today are fought because of under a banner of liberation. Most wars today are fought under a banner of conquest. The invading party or defense wants something. These young Americans didn't want anything but to liberate a country that had been occupied by a foreign force. This was truly one of the last battles fought. That was fought truly for liberation, and that's why this one's important. That's when this one will probably go down as the most not valuable war that we have, but by far the one that was fought for the right reasons by men who were ready to fight it.